pitcher here. Dan, any thoughts?
Max Scherzer. Hello, Chief. It's in the game of baseball. Upper to mid-90s fastball. Power for the opposing team.
Striding into the box, Brandon Nimmo. He will lead this one off today.
Brandon.
To him. Fouled off.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Count.
Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected. 85 degrees, the reading at first pitch. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
So here's Jeff McNeil as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Scherzer, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
2 balls and a strike. Past battles with Scherzer. He's only 2 for 10. One out, nobody on. Sent on the ground out to second, and that is through into right field for a single.
Batting third, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Ready with the 1-0. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Robles is back on it. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center as the Mets are out in front now, 2-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, they take the lead.
At the plate, Michael Conforto.
Right fielder, number 30.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
0-1.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there.
That at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
J.D. Davis. Two out, nobody on. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Now the 2-0. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos as he'll take a look at ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0. Davis is off at first with 2 away. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 2-1.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Count still full, 3-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 2-0 New York. Jacob Degrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, Matt. And one of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
Here now is Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for Washington, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
Now the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Batting second, the right fielder, Adam Eaton.
Settling in now, Adam Eaton. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Count 1-0.
Eaton is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down to first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Adam Eaton now.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the 1st inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Here's Howie Kendrick. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Looking to get on base and keep this 1st inning alive. Now the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards 2nd. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nationals gone in order. They're down 2-0. Second inning set to go, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
2 balls and a strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now the 2-1. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
He might still be thrown off from that 1st inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Weak grounder down the line at 3rd. But a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the 1st out.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Into the box, Jacob Degrom, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. There goes the runner. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. 1 out and a runner on second base. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And it's fouled away.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And here's the 3-2 from him. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. One and one to the Mets leadoff hitter. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
The 2-2. Soft grounder left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Mets leave 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Last half of the second set to go, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Juan Soto.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Oh, had a hanger that time, but missed it. 1-2.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Waiting on deck is Drupal Cabrera. 3-2 pitch. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Asdrubal Cabrera ahead in a 3-1 count now.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
He loses him on ball 4.
Batting 5th, the catcher, Kurt.
Stepping up now, Kurt Suzuki. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the belt, the pitch. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. Hot shot down the line, but this will get fouled. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Line towards center field. Nimmo is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting 7th, the second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Stepping into the box, Starlin Castro. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. In there, strike 1.
0-1.
A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled off. 2 out with the man at first. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Davis is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 left for Washington. They're still down. It's 2-0. And back in our nation,
I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Jeff McNeil. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0. Back up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high, but you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
So here's Pete Alonso.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
Eaton is there, one away.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Has a look, now the pitch. And this will go right by Suzuki all the way to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Runner at second here with one man out. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Eaton is over and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder, J.D. Davis.
So a runner in scoring position with two men gone, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. 1-1. One and two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two out here and a runner at second. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Mets strand one, but they're on top 2-0. Victor Robles digging in now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The center fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Just a touch outside. 1-2. And the pitch. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate now, Max Scherzer. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. 1-2 to the Nationals pitcher. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The 0-1 delivery.
0-1.
Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Well, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the white rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
A ball and no strikes. A runner on first with 2 away.
He's going.
Runners off for second. That's a strike. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Nationals leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. All set for the start of the 4th. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Wilson Ramos.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Now batting,
second base.
Striding in once again, Andres Jimenez. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
The 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Eaton is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 4th. And up next will be the shortstop, Mlb Rosario. Here comes the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Two balls and a strike to Mlb Rosario.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
You don't want to walk this guy right here. He's got the one tool nobody can teach, and it does not slump, and that's speed. He gets on first base and he causes havoc. I expect a challenge fastball.
Full count still. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Ready now, Jacob Degrom. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Rosario makes a move from first. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Two runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Mets leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Davis has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
Here now is Juan Soto looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
In now as Dribble Cabrera.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
He drew a base on balls his first time up. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the time run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. Three and two now. And he struck him out, his seventh of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're down 2-0. So here's Brandon Nimmo. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And he takes strike 2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 1 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. Castro's got it. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away.
Up next to the net, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, and he gets ahead 0-1. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
Man, this guy really kept these hitters off balance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're up 2-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
For the Nationals,
Thank you, Heidi.
the catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Just off the end of the bat. It's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. The next 1-2 pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And he fouls this one off.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
A payoff pitch one more time. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Digging in to try it again, Starlin Castro. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh, that's out.
Here's the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
A runner at first with no outs here. This is foul right side. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Standing in, Victor Robles. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. From the belt, the pitch.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
The count is 1-2.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Eric Thames will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 9, Eric Thames.
In there for strike one. First and second now, one man out. Hold strike two with the letters. 0-2 now.
Count 0-2.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Stepping in now, Trey Turner.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. From the stretch. Down and away, ball 1. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Ready with another 2-2. And it's fouled away. 2 down, runners at first and second. Fouled off. Now another 2-2. Hit softly on the ground to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. Ryan Harper takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 33, Ryan Harper.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Conforto. No hits to this point.
The right fielder, Michael Conforto.
He's set and the pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Gloved by Castro. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the left fielder, J.D. Davis.
Into the box now, J.D. Davis. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. The 0-1 delivery. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. A bouncer up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Runners on first with 1 down. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in the next to bat. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and Cabrera bobbles it to Castro at the bag, and that ends the inning. Mets strand 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. In now is Adam Eaton. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent today.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Kendrick.
Into the box now, Howie Kendrick. As he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Juan Soto to the plate now, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Juan Soto takes the hat trick with his 3rd strikeout of the night.
Cabrera.
So now to the plate as Asdrubal Cabrera as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Now another 0-2. And he popped him up. But this will land untouched. Here it comes on 0-2. That misses. 1-2. 2 out with the man at first.
Ball
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Well, that's back-to-back off-speed pitches, and he wasn't biting on either. Now let's see if he goes back to the hard stuff or gives the softer stuff another shot.
The 2-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. 1 left for Washington. They're still down. It's 2-0. Roenis Elias is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 55. Roenis.
So striding forward now, Ahmed Rosario. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Leading off for the Mets.
First delivery to him on the way.
Rosario.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
Now batting, the pitcher, Degrom.
Now a throw over. Runners back. To the plate now, Jacob Degrom. And he pops up the bunt attempt. And Kendrick will make the play on it for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Nimmo.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brandon Nimmo. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Hey, he threw that pitch with the purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Here's a look over to first, but the runner's back easily. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate pass ball, and you can bet the catcher is kicking himself about it right now. With the runner advancing to second, the double play is off the table. Might come back to haunt him.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Number 6.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Pause, now the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Pete Alonso will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ballgame on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. He's set. Here it comes. Bounce to first. Gloved by Kendrick. There's one. Back to the pitcher. Covering. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Don't touch that dial, or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. Stepping in, Kurt Suzuki. It was a walk in his last trip.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch of the at-bat. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Down the third baseline. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. 2-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Here's Starlin Castro. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. This is line to left. And Castro's got himself a base hit.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the third hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their third knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Into the box, Victor Robles. Lifted in the air to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Roetta Alias.
Wilmer Defoe will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 1, Wilmer Defoe.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Popped up. And McNeil will put it away to retire the side. Nationals leave one. They trail it here 2-0. Wander Suero has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 51, Wander Suero.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Conforto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Michael Conforto.
First offering on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. The 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Digging in and looking for more, J.D. Davis. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. From the stretch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Eaton is under it. 2 gone.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
So stepping in, Wilson Ramos. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away.
Nope.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Now at the plate, Trey Turner. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey.
Little chopper back to the mound. And there's 1 away.
The right fielder, number 2, Eaton.
Adam Eaton digging in next. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
First pitch of the at-bat. Too low with the curveball. 1 ball, no strikes.
Count 1-0.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
The batter, the first baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Now to the plate, Howie Kendrick is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. Hit out towards second. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. They're down 2-0. All set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go is the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. Here's the first pitch to him.
Inside, ball 1. Ball. 2-0.
Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Standing in now, Ahmed Rosario. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Two and 0 now. Now here's the pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The 2-1 home. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Eaton is after it. Running hard, he's digging for second. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Dominic Smith will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away.
Dominic Smith.
Spin and a throw back to second, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. The 1-0 is taken, strike one. The 1-1 misses for the second ball. One out and a runner on second base. And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Fouled off. Here's another 2-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Smith is retired, 2 down now.
The center fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
At the plate, Brandon Nimmo. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. And this is popped up near second base. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mets leave one. They're up 2-0. Seth Lugo enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 67, Seth Lugo.
So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Juan Soto. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. Fouled away.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Here's the 0-2.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
And when you're winning on the road, the last thing you want to do is give the home crowd a reason to get back into it. Well, when you hit the leadoff man, that's exactly what you do.
In now for Washington as Dribble Cabrera. He was hunched out looking at strike 3 last time.
Now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
No strikes.
Nobody out, runner on first. Ball 3.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the wall.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Taken strike 1 on the inside corner.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1. And he fouls this one off. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
In now, Kurt Suzuki. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And this is swung on and missed there by Suzuki, and he's in trouble now, down 0-2.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And that'll move the runner up to second as it takes away the double play possibility.
And as a closer, a wild pitch is the last thing you want to do. His job was to finish this thing off, and he just made his job a lot more difficult. We'll see if he can get dialed in again here on the next pitch.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
So here's Starlin Castro. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Nice AB right there. 2-out single in the 9th. You put yourself in a position to be the tying run. Now you have your boy coming up behind you, the winning run at the plate. Start loosening up the water cooler lids. We could have a walk-off.
Striding in now for the Nats, Victor Robles, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First delivery to him on the way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
The 1-0.
That's Bolton.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Two and one now. From the belt, the pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Last strike now for the Nats. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
A 2-0 finish today. The New York Mets jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jacob Degrom is credited with the win. Max Scherzer struck out 10 in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious New York Mets, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Nationals, no runs.